Good morning, colleagues. I am Ms. Masindi RJ. I will be presenting a strategic plan for 2025 to 2029 for Wembe TVET College. And in the boardroom with me, I have my adjudicators. I hope you can see them. Right. The introduction of Wembe TVET College. Wembe is a college that has 7 campuses. It's offering utility studies in other campuses, short skills, engineering N4 to N6, business studies N4 to N6, national certificate vocational NCV level 2 to level 4, which is equivalent to grade 10 to 12. These are for both engineering and business studies. It is one of the biggest colleges in South Africa, and the college assists peri-urban and rural communities by filling the gap of high-quality education and training, which is aligned to vocational skills. The 7 campuses are namely Musina, Mashamba, Chisimani, Chingwezi, Tengwe, Maboyi, and Makwarela. It is found in the Wembe district, and it covers all the local municipalities in the district. My vision for my strategic plan is to be the leading institution at the forefront of offering innovation and industry relevant occupational qualifications, since the department is phasing out all the Report 191 programs. Also, to provide, which is my mission, to provide accessible, high-quality education in occupational programs that empower students with practical knowledge and abilities that match the industry expectations. Values for my strategic plans, number 1, maintaining honesty, integrity, ethical behavior in all the interactions within the college. Number 2, embracing diversity, inclusion, and cultural richness, since our college is found where there are different ethnic groups in the Wembe district. And commitment to quality and effectiveness in all parts of the college operations, showing unwavering dedication to the achievement, progress, and well-being of our students, holding ourselves to the highest standards of accountability are the values thereof. So, African continent perspective of the TVET College. In most sub-Saharan countries, TVET colleges are distinguished by substantial lack of practical relevance and responsiveness to labor market demands, poor infrastructure and equipment, and extremely low throughputs. That is confirmed by the author named. And then another perspective is that a network of institutions to provide for certain expertise in the development of the continent for lecturers in the TVET sector is necessary. So it was discovered through a study that most lecturers in the TVET sector in Africa as a continent are not professionally qualified, though they may have certain qualifications. There is a need for them to align their skills and qualifications to the vocational education that is needed to teach students in order for them to be relevant to the industry needs. And then down 2020 revealed that professional development and lecturers' capacity is necessary to improve quality of teaching and learning, which includes the learning performance in TVET colleges, improving the results as well. This means that if lecturers are capacitated in terms of skill development and necessary qualifications, they are going to teach what is intended to be learned and which is aligned to what the industry needs. By investing in their professional development, lecturers are likely to contribute more effectively to the growth and success of the college, and ultimately to develop to the development of skilled manpower in Africa as a whole. And then the international trends of TVET colleges. Higher educational institutions, particularly in TVET, are influenced by goal trends and which is part of a larger intellectual community in the whole world. Brewer and Common 2015 indicates that globally countries want to improve the employment of young people and productivity of enterprise or the industry. UNESCO 2014 confirms that there is a need to increase opportunity to disadvantaged young people in their lecturer to acquire core skills to enhance quality teaching and learning. And then lecturers are expected to integrate the latest technology into their classroom practice to be the best to prepare for students' life beyond education. We can see this in our college. Technology has been integrated already. In other campuses, we have what we call blended learning. Other campuses have started hybrid learning. And also we have, as a college, a distance learning education. So we are actually adapting to this international trend, which is also assisting in ensuring that our students are technologically inclined and also are prepared for the fourth industrial revolution industry. And then there's climate change, which is affecting the whole world, which is leading to structural changes in the economy and transforming the world of work and employability internationally. This is also affecting our college at large, and colleges need to streamline their curriculum to actually fit purpose for climate change. And then the mega trends, number one would obviously be technology, which was made necessary and very imperative since the beginning of COVID-19 restrictions. So technology-driven innovations such as AI, which is artificial intelligence, and information technology are expected to make higher education obsolete, because students can actually go into the system, go into the online available tools and copy instead of doing the work. So it is a good thing, but it's also coming with some shortcomings that are making education obsolete in one way or the other. There is a significant disparity between implementing new information technology communications and exploiting them to improve the quality of teaching and learning. So the college has to come up with a plan to mitigate these risks so that our qualifications remain relevant and our education that we are offering does not go in vain. And then, however, the use of ICTs comes with significant expenses and challenges, including hardware, software, technical support, training, hacking, ongoing updates that needs to be updated every now and then. So there has to be a strong IT department that is working tirelessly to ensure that the education is not put into disrepute. And then lastly, the world's poorest countries are falling behind in terms of information technology, because they don't have the necessary technological advancement to implement educational technology. And our college environment. In our college was founded in 1963 as Bantu Education Trade School, and now it operates, as mentioned in the introduction, 7 campuses. It is a rural college that serves the Bembe district. It was mentioned. It has enrolled over 20,000 students this year, including part-time and exam-only students. Bembe TVET College offers its different campuses Number one, agriculture. At Mashamba utility, we have Mashamba, Tengwe, and Makwarela. And then we also have business studies at Chingwezi, Chisimani, Mawoyi, yes. And then we have engineering at Sina as well. Educational landscape. A gazette has been submitted in 2022. It has been submitted before 2022 and it was approved for phasing out N1 and N3. So N1 to N3 has been phased out. The college has implemented this submission. The college provides business and engineering through NATED and NCV, and also the college is offering occupational programs currently. The college has partnered with industries and different sectors for work placement and for funding. Lecturers are also deployed in the industries for work integrated learning, which are done through partnerships and exchange programs with the universities and other colleges in the country and outside the country. The college has also implemented digital education with more than 2,000 students who are learning from home currently, and the college is currently turning most classrooms into workshops so that there can be more workshops for implementing practical component. And socio-political trends. We are affected by the socio-political trends as a college. Changes in the government policies on education, the finance, like now, this year, the department has cut down the budget. This means that then we have to reduce the number of students that we enroll. It's not the same as last year. So this has direct impact on our operations. It has direct impact on employees, and it has direct impact on the community at large, since we're not going to take many students or the students that we had anticipated. And the economic differences also affect our college. Poverty, unemployment rates in the Vembe area limit students' capacity to pay tuition fees, to get the relevant learning materials like gadgets, stable internet access. Many things are being done online now, and maintain continuous attendance as well, amongst other factors. Students are exposed to gender-based violence as well, which is affecting their attendance, affecting their pass rate. However, the SSS department in each and every campus is there. It's available to assist them, but it does not mitigate the risk of gender-based violence. It only deals with the mental health, assisting the student further in soldiering on after finding themselves being the victim of gender-based violence. Delay of NSFAS payments is also a problem. Some students don't have money at all. So when they get money late, it means then that they have missed many classes, or they have missed many opportunities to learn through certain stationery that they would have bought using that particular money. So now the dual approach system. The dual approach system is not so different from what we are doing currently. Students are learning in class. After learning 1 year, 6 months, they go out and do their practicals to get their diploma, because N6 is a certificate. So they get their qualification after completing their 18 months practicals to make it a 3-year qualification. So now there are sparking discussions about dual system approach to say, students, how about students go and study and do the practical at the same time? So the implementation of dual approach has started in many countries, including international, like Germany. This is also, it's still one purpose of integrating theory and practice, but it's just about minimizing the number of months that one should be doing theory and practical concurrently at the same time. So students should be placed according to this system. Students should be placed as they are learning. And then by providing students with real world experience and practical skills, the dual approach system can improve employability. The dual approach system can take away the free time that students have after maybe during weekends, during holidays. It can keep them busy, and also it can offer them current skills. Rationale for dual approach. I think you should just leave it open because it's making noise when you close, open, close, open. Thanks. Rationale for dual approach system to increase overall youth employability. The system will be producing graduates who are able to compete globally, improvement for adequate relevant skills. It also offers responsive program to labor market. Colleges will be able to attract lecturers with skills required to deliver occupational programs. Good participation by industry and role players impact dual implementation system. There is a need to revamp curriculum to meet the industry needs, and there's a need to revamp curriculum to fit dual approach system so that students can do practicals and theory at the same time, be it workplace or practical component along with knowledge component. Employers need to be involved in curriculum design and implementation. Those that we are sending our students to, they need to be involved. Now, the strategic goals, I'm gonna use the business model canvas to actually unpack that one. A strategic goal is okay. Strategic goal that talks about increasing staff development and qualification to ensure that all lecturers have necessary qualification, including trade tests, because engineering lecturers cannot offer occupational qualifications without trade tests. The action is to conduct staff development programs, and the resources is, CITAS, the HRD, Human Resource Development, and lecturers themselves. And then a strategic goal, expanding access to quality education. The goal is to broaden the access to TVET education, particularly for marginalized rural communities. Action is to introduce flexible learning opportunities, online and blended and distance. So our resources is, that our curriculum managers, the distance learning section, and the gadgets, stable internet. So talks must be there. In our rural communities, most of them, the network is not stable, which is making it it's a hindrance towards getting quality education. Even though our classes are recorded, but it's not the same when you're attending when the class has already adjourned. So talks must be there with the network providers to actually offer the communities around with stable network coverage. Strategic goal to strengthen infrastructure and resources is to improve physical and digital infrastructure to support modern teaching and learning environments. The action is to upgrade classrooms and make them digital. And then also the workshops and laboratories. In many of our campuses, there are not enough workshops. And then, we must offer practical spaces such as crash for ECDP program. We must offer, work placement like restaurants, the same as we have done as the college in Makado, where there is a hospitality center. And then strategic goal to promote entrepreneurial and innovation skills. The goal is to foster an entrepreneurial mindset among students to prepare them for self-employment and innovation. They must be creative. They must be able to create new things. We must offer entrepreneurs training is there, but we must just, expand it to other, since it's now centralized, we must expand it to other campuses. And the resources are industries, cities, and universities. And then strategic goal to increase graduate employability. The goal is to enhance employability of graduates by equipping them with both technical and soft skills. The plan to focus on 21st century skills such as communication, problem solving, and critical thinking. And then support for mental health and well-being, which is another strategic goal, to promote mental health and well-being of students and staff. As the college, we have the action plan is to implement well-being programs, offer counseling, and create support for campus environment to decrease the mental health concerns. So now, our college has a welfare department which deals with this. So the resources is Deputy Principal Academic, it's Human Resource Management Division, and Triple S officers and Triple S managers, and also the Wellness Officer.